If you're just now tuning in on the replay, probably going to have to fast forward a bit because this is the live stream. And in the live stream, I'm just waiting for some people to enter the room. So I apologize for the inconvenience if you feel any. Just going to share this to the Twitters. Just give me a second, people. I'll be right with you. If you want to make a comment, donate, ask a question, you can do that with the super chats. Andrew Yang, Unpacked, live now. I wanted to get this out before our show tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be live with Uncle Hotep for another episode of Hotep's Been Told You. So I wanted to get in front of this story before we go live tomorrow, just so that when people tune in tomorrow, they got a little bit of warm up into how I feel about this Yang thing. If you feel me? Somebody asked who is his VP. I don't know who his VP is. I don't know if he's announced one or what. Right. I'm gonna go live. Give me like another 60 seconds real fast. Just let a couple more people come in. I did make some notes. So I'm gonna allow my notes to guide me a bit tonight. Let me just throw them up right here so I could see them well without too much disruption. Somebody said it's too early for VP. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how this stuff works. All right, let's begin. First of all, I want to say that nobody knows about Andrew Yang in the real world. Nobody. Nobody knows who he is. He's a nobody right now. So we have to put that in perspective, that he still has a long way to go as far as brand recognition is concerned. Andrew Yang, his recent moments of online popularity derive from a 4chan troll. 4chan trolling you. This stuff was actually organized in a Discord chat. And from my experience, this is the new alt-right. Yang Gang is the new alt-right. You heard it here first. Yang Gang is alt-right. Everybody that was alt-right is now Yang Gang. So you see the people running around Yang Gang? No, that's the old members of alt-right. All the guys that have anonymous profiles, numbers in their bio, Kekland people, the nation of Kek. These are these people. It's all right. These are white nationalists or so-called white supremacists. So I just wanted to preface that really fast, so everybody is privy to those facts. Somebody says I'm alt Yang. What up, Robert? So yeah, this is all right. This is a racist group that is quote unquote anti-Semitic. And the reason why they like Andrew Chen is because they don't like the fact that minorities get reparations and preferential treatment in America, or they believe that minorities get preferential treatment in America, certain programs, and um, they believe that by eliminating all the welfare system, you're putting the white man on equal ground to the minorities. That's their motivation. The UBI is going to get rid of the preferential treatment or the privileges that minorities get and spread them evenly amongst the country, which will allow white men to be on even playing ground. That's their take. That's the alt-right Yang Gang take. Anybody outside of that Yang Gang is basically a trend hopper. That's why this Andrew Chen thing is good. Andrew Yang thing is good because it exposes all the trend hoppers, people that just like to hop on the hot new thing. Anytime you see something rise really fast, you should usually be leery. Things usually rise slowly. Anything that rises fast, like AOC, is usually propped up probably by billions of dollars, some sort of backing or mainstream media backing. So, what is UBI? UBI is socialism. UBI is communism. And I find it quite hilarious that we have a Chinese man selling us communism. So Andrew Yang's name to me is Mao 2.0. That's what he is. He's Mao 2.0. And I really feel like the only reason why he's getting any burn is because he's Asians. People automatically think Asians are smarter than everyone else. Right? If you would think they're smarter than everyone else. So the only reason why he gets any type of credit is because he's Asian. He's literally saying the same exact thing AOC is saying. Socialist dribble. Socialist drivel. That's exactly what's happening here. And the problem is you can't fix socialism with socialism. You can't fix the problem with the same thing that created the problem. The same thing that created poverty is the welfare system. You cannot remove the welfare system and replace it with another welfare system called UBI. I see somebody, a couple of people tagging me. Drop a super chat and I'll be happy to answer your questions. Otherwise, I got to focus on the agenda at hand here. But you can't fix the problem with the same thing that caused the problem. Now, the United States hasn't been the same since it had a central bank. Late 1800s, early 1900s, both times. It hasn't been the same since it had a central bank. Now, Lenin will tell you that 90% of communism is installing a central bank. So Hotep Jesus is going on record and saying that the United States is not a capitalist nation. We are a socialist nation masquerading as a capitalist nation. That's what it is. That's what we are. That's exactly what we are. We're a socialist nation. Whoa. Tommy called. You picked up? Oh, man. My bad, y'all. Now, people say they give him credit because he's a VC. The fuck does that mean? What does that mean? VC is a venture capitalist. What these people do is they invest in companies. That's what they do. They invest in companies. They're not economists by any stretch of the imagination. In fact, they're horrible economists. In fact, the same people y'all complain about that are censoring you on social media are the giant tech companies funded by these VCs. So here you are, right? Complaining about something, but you're about to put somebody in power that comes from the same exact community that has been oppressing you. It's the dumbest shit ever. You let a Chinese man sell you communism. This is fool's gold. That's what UBI is. UBI is fool's gold. Now, the thing is with UBI is $1,000 becomes the new zero. So when everybody gets UBI, your rent's going to go up $1,000, right? Now the problem with that is inflation. Now the thing is you have something called a stock to flow ratio, and if the amount of money, well, stock is the amount of money that has ever been created, and flow is how much new money you plan on creating. Now with something like UBI, now some people say, "Oh, well, we're not really creating new money because, oh, we have, well, we're removing welfare." No, you're creating more money. That's exactly what you're doing. Because now everybody is under the plan. So what's going to happen is because you're increasing the supply of money, you're actually going to destroy the economy because prices are going to change unpredictably. Those are the facts. Now, here's another crazy side effect of UBI: mass immigration. You know how many people are going to come here just for the $1,000? You know how many people are going to come to America just for the $1,000? You know how many people are going to marry relatives into America just for the $1,000 so they can send it overseas? Ah, boy. Now, he makes claims and says that hold on one second. My fault, y'all. So he makes claims and he says automation. He says automation is going to kill jobs. This is what everybody's saying. Automation is going to kill jobs. And at first, I used to say the same thing. I used to say, I'm looking at autonomous cars coming. I'm like, wow, so truckers are going to be out of a job. So let's tackle that really fast. And the truth is, it takes one guy to drive a truck. And in the initial stages of automation, you're going to need a human being. So those people are just not going to be drivers. They're going to be like automation assistants. These things are not, these trucks are not going to be riding around with no person in them. Now their pay may get adjusted, et cetera, et cetera. Those things may happen, but let's talk about automation and what that does. So as we see after the Industrial Revolution, when things, society starts moving along a lot faster because manufacturing happens faster. People said, oh, the machines are taking all the jobs of machines. But the fact of the matter is the machines only create more jobs because industry is able to grow faster because we're producing things faster or producing things better, and things are happening faster. And that's what technology does for us. It speeds things up. That's what it's a convenience. It increases the quality of life. That's what technology does for us. So as automation comes, it's just going to increase our quality of life. The thing is, Yang says, jobs are going to disappear. No, jobs don't disappear. They reposition. That's what jobs do. They reposition. There'll be different jobs. Jobs that we have today didn't exist back in the day. There's no such thing as a drone operator back in the day, right? There was no such thing as a webmaster. So many different jobs are going to pop up in the economy, things that we have not foreseen. The other thing is skills that are high level skills now. Oh, I'm sorry. Skills that used to be high level skills are now low level skills. Man, I remember a time when black people were on MySpace, and when they were on MySpace, they were coding. They were actually doing coding and didn't even know it. Didn't even know they were coding. They were coding websites. These are people from the hood. They're more than capable of learning code. It's not that hard. We have to stop acting like coding is some difficult task. It's not. It's tedious. It's not hard to learn. Coding is going to become a blue collar job. Lower class people, that's the fact of the matter is lower class people are going to be your coders. Now, here's a really good job for AI. What I believe is going to happen with AI is they're going to have AI farms. And with these AI farms, see, the thing is, AI needs data, right? So, to have AI become as human like as possible, we'll need humans. And what I think they're going to do is they're going to take poor people or some poor people, some portion of poor people, move them to AI farms and have the AI harvest people for data. So you'll be sitting in some sort of pod and the AI will ask you questions. And when you answer the questions, it'll monitor your movement, your eye movement, your blood pressure, all these different things just to learn human culture, just to learn humans. And I think that's going to be a lower class job. It's kind of like being a lab rat. But we have to understand that in the future, jobs are just going to be different. They're not going to go anywhere. Andrew Yang complained about or pointed out this bot that was in Walmart scanning, doing inventory. Well, inventory is quite flawed when you have humans do it. So the bot's doing it obviously is going to make the corporation man more money because there's less waste, there's less loss. But the truth is, those bots are going to need people. You're going to need somebody that's going to have to come into work, turn the thing on, plug it into the machine, make sure the data populates, right? Plug the thing in, make sure it charges, right? You're going to need a repair guy. You're going to need a salesman. You're going to need a marketer. You're going to need a trainer to train people on this. That's going to be orientation. Just this one little bot is going to turn into the expansion of multinational corporations. Now you're going to have multinational corporations that are going to compete to see who's got the best bot. We're going to enter the world of who's got the best bot. And there's going to be all types of bots. Our skies are going to be filled with drones. Drone operator is going to be a common job. Yeah, there's going to be some drones that are going to be operated autonomously, but there's also going to be some that are going to operate manually. Even the ones that operate autonomously need to be programmed, and they don't necessarily need to be programmed by somebody that's tech savvy. You just might need to tell this thing to go here, go there, then come back. You're going to need somebody to do that. You're going to need somebody to collect the data from when that drone goes out and does the work. They're using it to battle wildfires and monitor animals in the ocean and all types of things. So as we get more tech, we get more jobs. The fact of the matter is they're using this automation thing as a fear tactic. This is fear mongering to bring about more communism. Those are the facts. Those are the facts. Thank you for the subscription. They are fear mongering. I used to, but I no longer believe that automation is going to kill jobs, because just the other day I sat down and I gave it some honest thought, and I was like, wait, think about Bitcoin. Like we have our own app, coinbitsapp.com, shameless plug. Go join it. Go join the app now. But the rise of Bitcoin, how many jobs have Bitcoin created? How many corporations has Bitcoin created? You can get paid to teach crypto. You can put a little video up on crypto, how to crypto, make money on YouTube. The more technology comes, the more opportunity comes. So jobs don't die, they reposition and they grow. And that's all I have to say about that. I wish y'all a blessed day, and I'll catch y'all on the next go round.